there, I'm Chef Ani. Today we are making amazing vegan sausages. These are easy to make and absolutely delicious. So enough talking, let's get cooking. This week we got a beautiful fresh layer of snow. It is a beautiful snowy day here in New England, and it would be so amazing to get some drone footage. The problem is it's kind of cold, and apparently drones can just fall out of the sky if they get too cold. But it's like so beautiful out here. You got this! Keep it up! Good job! Time to warm up. So we're going to start with some vital wheat gluten. Unfortunately, this means that these sausages will not be gluten-free, but we're working on some more gluten-free recipes, so stay tuned. Now, vital wheat gluten is very high in protein, which means these sausages are going to be very high in protein. Next, we're going to add some flour, some onion and garlic powder, crushed red pepper, and some nutritional yeast flakes. Now we just stir it all together. So I'm curious, how many of you have made your own sausages before? Let's try something new this week by doing a poll question. So if you hit the I in the top of your screen, there will be a poll question that you can answer to, and it'll be kind of fun. And the question is, have you ever made your own sausages before? Hot water, rags liquid aminos, a little bit of oil, some molasses to really add to the color of these sausages. Next, we're going to add some seasoning to this hot mixture so that the flavors can kind of blend in. Starting with some fennel seeds and ground fennel, some sage, and some hickory smoke powder. And we're just going to mix it and let it sit for a couple of minutes. We're going to add some walnuts to our dried mixture, but you want to chop them up fairly fine, like a really good chop. The walnut is the texture in these sausages. You will get little bites of a walnut piece, and you know, if it's too big, it might be too big. And if it's too small, it may dry out your sausage, which is not a good thing. Stir it all together. This dough will actually be looser than you think it should be. Then it comes to a point when you just want to get in there with your clean hands and really just work with it. So this is what the consistency is like. It's really quite soft and pliable. It was another exciting week for me because some of you sent me pictures. Eliane made the roasted garlic and herb cheesy spreadable dip, and Mrs. Opeka made this beautiful holiday roast. Isn't that just beautiful? Thank you for taking the time to send me pictures. So to cook our sausages, we are going to steam them. I have a little steamer basket like this, and you want to fill the bottom of your pot with water, but you don't want it to come so far up that it comes through this mesh part. Now we're to the fun part. We are going to roll our sausages. To take a piece of saran wrap. Now if you don't want to use saran wrap, you can use foil. Make it into a little log. Next, I take the edges of the saran wrap and then I squeeze the dough into a nice shape. See that? And then you just roll it all the way up. Twist the ends. Look at our cute little sausage. Is this not exciting to anybody else? Then we take a piece of foil, shiny side in, and we're going to wrap our sausage again. And this is actually ready now to be steamed. Pretty impressive looking, isn't it? This is something that my mom and I really like doing together, is rolling sausages. The other day we made a whole bunch of sausages, didn't we?
We sure did.
And this is a good thing to make a bunch of when you do it.
And put them in the freezer because they last very well in the freezer.
These last very well in the freezer. So once your sausages are done steaming, we are going to remove them from the pot and let them cool. Okay, so now our sausages have cooled a bit and we're going to unwrap them. This is how I would suggest you freeze these. You roll it in some parchment paper, and then you put this in a plastic bag, and this is ready to go in your freezer. The nicest thing about this is you can now take one sausage or two, and you just sear them in a pan, and they're ready to go. Isn't that a beautiful sausage? That is so beautiful. You can use this sausage in all sorts of things. You can put it on pizza, in pasta dishes, have it for breakfast, in chili. The list is endless. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to join me in this adventure to eat healthier, one recipe at a time. And I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday with another video. You can't see the flowers. Aw, see? Aren't those pretty flowers? See how many people notice once the flowers.